Hey, this is the full review of the 7-inch Chinese mini netbook 300 megahertz CPU, which you could buy on eBay for less than $100 for Winbook XL. And yes, this is the full review, everything that I could think of from beginning to end. Right, the first thing you notice is the cover, the shiny glossy cover, which I ruined. Mine is about 100. No, of course not 100. It's about 1 year old, so it's scratched up, and I dumped paint on it, hoping it would make it shiny again, but I messed it up. So this is the USB port 2.0, USB 2.0, and Ethernet slots, and power. SD card slot, microphone, which I can't get to get working. I don't know why, but yeah, just and then speakers or headphones, earphones. Two more USB 2.0s, which are compatible with any of your USB drives, a mouse, keyboard, whatever. There's some concerns I have with this. It's like 100. It's 1 year old or over a year old right now. Is that the hinges sometimes they are really light. I could just shake it open sometimes. Sometimes they're really tight or really loose. One of the speakers doesn't work, and when I first bought this, the OS was broken, so I had to reflash it and fix it. Um, One thing that's really good about this type of laptop is the battery pack, especially the battery pack, because almost you can find a generic battery pack and it will work on this. These are called lipo batteries. You'll find them a lot with these RC powered battery powered cars, just the remote control cars. And these batteries you can find for these are just huge capacities. uh, the battery that comes with it is a 1800 mAh capacity battery. I think they make 2100 capacity batteries nowadays, but you can find some that are over 5,000, maybe 8,000, and currently with the 1800 mAh battery, the battery life is about 3 to 5 hours. If you got a 5,000 mAh capacity battery, it would last you 10. Maybe if you could get a bigger one, even bigger than 5,000, you could get it to last maybe a day. So that's something that's really good about these little laptops. And the little batteries are really cheap too. Right? That's the hinges can be fully straightened out. So you could do some thumb typing. And here's the keyboard. Nice keyboard, I think. And the mouse pad and the buttons. I think uniquely positioned to the left and to the right. I'm running Android on this. I think my previous reviews have Windows CE on it. I got rid of that because, well, first when I first reviewed Windows CE, that was about a year ago or a few months ago, and Windows CE was back then better than Android. But nowadays, Android has matured so much and has gotten so many more apps that it doesn't make sense to stay with Windows CE, because this Android operating system, even as old as this one, which is 1.5, the oldest model or oldest version of Android, it can do everything Windows CE can and more. Right. Something else is that a few months after you buy this, especially in the summer, the bottom, I don't know what these rubber props are going to melt off. And recently, my big laptop, the one I'm doing this review from, one of the bottom things have melted off too. But that took like 3 years. This one only took a year. But that's something probably insignificant because you could just glue it back on. Oh. It is loaded. And let me just turn off the light isn't good. Oh, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just turn down yeah, there's some shiny glare thing. Alright. Nope, not good. Yeah, I guess you'll have to bear the ugly glare. So, that's the desktop. You can make folders on it just like with Windows CE. And alright, the full review will start off with the alright, what do you have in the settings? Sound and display. Just wireless controls, applications, SD card, all the stuff that you kind of expect in every Windows review. So I mean, there's no point of me going through this part of it because every Android phone and has every you kind of know what to expect with this. And there are a few widgets you could choose from. I think this widget is really makes it much easier to use this device. There's Wi-Fi and brightness, so you could control the brightness instantly. Here's the analog clock. And you could download some applications. This is a task manager application. If you click this button, it will close out all non-operating system related processes. So let's check out some of my apps. The first one, while the Wi-Fi is getting started, is my favorite new game, Dual N-Back. This game trains your brain, and it actually improves the IQ of a person by training working memory, which is the capacity or just how much a person can hold in their brain at once. Yeah, Dual N-Back. You could Google dualnback.apk, I guess, if you want this. The one thing that kind of sucks for this netbook is that it doesn't run Android 2.1, 2.2, 1.9, or 3, or any of the new ones. This uses the oldest one, 1.5. There is the new models of this thing can run 2.1, I think. But it doesn't matter because most of the apps you need are already on here. One bad thing about getting a netbook like this is that it doesn't have a touch screen. And when you don't have a touch screen, some apps would switch the screen vertical or into this mode, vertical mode, or yeah, I guess that's what it's called. And the weird thing is, if you move your trackpad left, the mouse will go right. If you move it up, and the mouse will go down, and the screen isn't matched up with what can be clicked. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you were to click like this, if you were to click on the home button when the screen was switched vertically, nothing would happen. The home button would actually be down here, but you won't be able to see the home button. So you have to click somewhere down here to activate a home button that appears at the top. It's kind of weird. So a lot of apps won't work with that. Let's go check out the websites. Opera browser is really fast on this. Like, it's really fast. The stock browser is useless. It is really slow. But let's check out some websites like Facebook. Oh wait, wrong one. That's my Google AdSense account. Alright, there's Facebook. It comes up almost instantly. And this is running on the 300 megahertz processor. It has 128 megabytes of RAM. Um, I don't even know if it has a graphics card. Maybe if it does, it's a generic cheap graphics card, and it's running on a sucky ARM 9 processor. So it doesn't have much resources to work with, but it's still really fast. The new version is an 800 megahertz process. Has an 800 megahertz ARM 5 processor and 256 megabytes of RAM, so it should be much faster. Still, though, because it's an ARM 5, an older model, just overclocked, it's not as fast as a real like a x86 or x64 processor that runs at 800 megahertz. Or I don't think there's such thing as an x64. That's just a type of OS. Oops. Okay, so x86 processor, supporting processor. Let's check out sites like YouTube. There, it's done loading. It's really fast, and the scrolling is so smooth. Unfortunately, it doesn't support Flash. For that, you'll need the YouTube application, which is pretty good too. The one thing I don't like about this YouTube application, it doesn't come built in, so you have to download it. The one that I downloaded, I don't remember what it's called, but this version, it automatically watches the videos in high quality, and this 300 megahertz cannot support high quality. So what happens when you click on the video is that it switches automatically to high quality, and the video freezes. It doesn't do anything. So when you click on a video, you have to quickly search or switch it. Oops. I just picked any random video. You have to quickly switch it to standard quality. Watch in normal quality. And I don't know what just happened. Apparently the laptop just froze, which is another sucky thing that you'll have to deal with. Let's start over. Now keep in mind the price. This thing was only $80 when I bought it. And now they make 700 megahertz versions of this for the same price. So yeah, it's starting over. Would I recommend getting this? Well, I guess actually it's $80, right? And you could buy Asus EPCs, which runs at, well, depending on the model, the 700 model. Yeah, the old 700 model where it has an 800 megahertz or 900 megahertz CPU with 512 megabytes of RAM, and it runs XP for about what, $140, twice as much, but the functionality and value I think is twice as or more than twice as good. They also the Lenovo netbook you can get for also $120 through $140. And it has a 1.6 gigahertz Intel Atom processor with 1 gigabytes of RAM. So will I get this? I actually think, I think you should just save up for the better netbook, because there's just so much more you can do. It's much faster, and getting this cheap end laptop isn't worth it, I don't think. Though I have to say, this helped me a lot, actually. I might have gotten a much lower grade in high school, if I didn't get this thing. Okay, let's try the YouTube application again. Right, I'll just play whatever. Energy drink versus the drain. Right, switch to standard quality. And it plays fine. Yeah, it's such a boring video. Okay, what the heck? I don't know what that was. I don't care. Right, let's get out of this thing. Yeah, let's check out the office. You have documents to go, which is like Microsoft Word, except without so much features. Yeah, just not much to explain with this. It's Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint combined in one. Act 1 video player. Yeah, that's one thing that really sucks on Android PCs, is that it can only play MP3 and MP4 files. Something about some sort of legal thing that Google had to deal with. And they weren't allowed to make software or anything to even support anything other than MP3 and MP4. So yeah, you're stuck with those two formats, and that really sucks. So this is just something I was studying, some molecular biology stuff that I kind of turned into a really quick slideshow to review. Yeah, you could watch some low quality videos just transported onto an SD card, and you could watch it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh yeah, that was the red thing was RNA polymerase holoenzyme. But you don't know what that is. And this is a different app, which is a medical graduate school ranking system. You can find information about best colleges. This is research, the best research colleges. And the best one is apparently is Harvard and Johns Hopkins. And I can't wait until I graduate from my college so I could enter Johns Hopkins graduate school. It's like $50,000 though. I don't think I can afford it. And some other apps, news apps, AccuWeather.com app, PubMed mobile. You can find the latest news about the medical stuff, medical research, and whatever for that. This one I like a lot. SPB TV. You can literally watch TV shows on this thing. Let me turn up this audio. So what do you want to watch? Oh wait, I don't know. Cine 5. I don't know what this is, but Turkish television channel offers music, entertainment, and drama. All right, so let's just watch this Turkish show. Ew, it's too bright. Right. And it has hundreds of channels. Well, maybe not hundreds, but it has at least 100, I think. I got rid of the ones I didn't want to watch, and they were just mainly foreign shows. Let's watch another one. WCTV. Oh yeah, this is a Chesapeake, Virginia station. And I happen to live in Virginia Beach, which is about like 20 minutes away from Chesapeake. What the heck? Did you just hear what he said? He's like, something about fuck your husband if you know what a pussy is? What? Okay, whatever. There's CBN News. Yeah, and just a bunch of other shows. And there's NASA TV too. Yeah. And Fox Channel 4. Well, let's take a look at that. Oh, this channel is temporarily unavailable. How about Fox Channel 11? Okay, this one is available. Wait, that's Tiger Woods, isn't it? Yeah, that's Tiger Woods. Is it? Nope, it's not. Oh no, it is. Never mind. No, that guy's not. Oh well. Right, you get the idea. And my other favorite two apps is this is a traffic webcam, so you can just check out the traffic. It's live. It updates every few seconds, I think. This one is taking a long time to update. Yeah, this webcam is taking forever to update. Let's look at a different app. This is the World Cam app. This is my favorite app out of all of this. Well, not counting Dual End Back, which is a game. This one is live webcams for hundreds of places around the world. Let's go to cities. And it'll give you a small preview, a thumbnail of what's going on right now. And these are live. Even these previews are live. So let's go to Belfast, Ireland. And this is a live camera of Ireland. And this refreshes every 2 seconds. Well, there's no people there, so you can't really tell. Let's go to a place with some people. Yeah, so you can spy on people with this. Oh, let's go to the church. Let's see what crazy stuff you're doing there. Probably doing nothing. Right, they're standing. Oh, did you see them turn their heads? Oh, they're turning their heads again. Oh, turn it again. Okay, so they're just like doing some sort of kindergarten singing, I guess, thing. Right, these people are boring, so forget about them. Let's go to well, I'll just tell you what they have here. There is another church altar, a church choir, Coburg Square, doing the laundry. Yeah, who would want to watch other people do the laundry? Let's go to the next page. FLC gym. Apparently there's no one at the gym right now. When gaming, this is my favorite one. Yeah, you just watch other people play games. Sometimes you could get a glimpse of what they're doing, but yeah. And they'll be playing way late, like at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. late. Okay. Let's look at some scenery. Alright. This is, yeah, let's look at Bremerham. Wait, that's what it's called, Bremerham. Don't know what that is. Probably a city. And it's night right now over there. And this one seems like it refreshes every half a second. So it's really fast. Alright, that's it for this one. Let's go to a different tab. Alright, there's a eBay app and a Wikipedia app, but you could just go to their website. There is Net Talk. This is one of the things that switches the screen to a vertical position, and I'm not gonna click on this, but essentially this is an internet telephone, just like iCall. So you get free calls over the internet with this thing. There's a Facebook app. Yep, so you can see what's on your Facebook account. Not really useful since I could just go to the Facebook website just as quickly. The one that is useful is the Facebook IMO, Facebook chat. That is something you can't do on Opera. Yeah, so you just connect your Facebook account, sign on, and click on it, I think. Wait, no. Well, I'll just press sign on again. Oh yeah, then you click on this button. Wrong one. What? Okay, what? I forgot how to use this. Oh, I think you sign on first, right? Then you click on buddies. Alright, I don't remember how to use this, so screw it. And you got some other games you could have. 1,000 things to know. Yeah, so some random facts. Air Attack, which is a really loud game, and you can't really control the audio for this. Yeah. And you just point your gun and shoot at the airplanes. Yeah. Yeah, shoot them down or they'll shoot you. So, yeah. Another really good game is chess. You know what chess is. There's Sudoku, and this is my favorite one because this isn't an offline game. This is an online multiplayer game. Cestos. And it's a really popular game. Essentially, you just compete with other people online. I like the sumo one. Kind of have to wait for a player though. So oh, can't find a game right now, so let's go to a different one. It usually takes about a minute or two. There's always about 50 people playing, but these 50 people usually always have someone already matched up with them, so you just have to wait until the game is over. Right. There's 12 people playing this one, and they're already matched up. Oh, there we are. Usually you just drag the balls around, and whoever loses all their balls first wins. Oh crap, that sounds weird. Yeah. I'm not gonna move. Let's just see what he does. Oh, okay, so he quit. Oh well. Yeah, you got the idea. And there's some utilities. An Android cleaner that cleans the cache. A task manager, Astro, which is a file like Windows Explorer. application installer APK Tor, which I'm using to replace the Android Market, and it doesn't have Android Market. Wait, APK Tor? Is that the one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you get thousands of apps on it. You just have to add the URL of the repository, and they'll give you whatever it's in there. And I have a few, like 1,000. I have 1,056 applications that I could download. Yeah. Right. Besides a few basic stuff, which is flipping this around and checking out my apps here. There's really not much more you can do. What there is, it depends on what apps you want, and you could download apps in their APK formats, transport it on here, and use one of the APK installers to install your app, or you could just use APK Tor and connect repositories to it and install the applications directly, like Android Markets. But yeah, this is the full review on what I have so far on this mini laptop. It's really nice. It's a good value too for $80. But if you weren't totally poor and you could afford something a little bit more, I suggest getting the $140, x86 to EPC, or a Lenovo or HP Mini notebook, or they're not that much more, only about $140 on eBay. So, yep. See ya.